Alright guys, check this out. I went camping last night, right? It was 60 degrees here in Ohio. So me and the dog took off in the camper. And we come to this nice little campground here. It's a free campsite and it's all paved. So I didn't bring any of the stuff I normally bring when I go to the claim. I didn't bring my my rope, or my tow straps I mean. I didn't bring my come along. So I didn't have that set of gear. I came in late, so I knew I wasn't going to have a fire. So I didn't bring my hatchet. So I didn't have that piece of gear. And about 2 months ago, I took my get home bag out of my car, which had a lot of important stuff in it if you get stranded. So I'm going to show you guys the importance of being prepared, because I need to leave and I can't. Alright, so this is heading out of the campground. I want you to notice this little curve here. So you come around here, and this is the only road out. And here I am with no rope, no tow strap, no hatchet. And last night about 9 o'clock, I woke up from a little nap. I just passed the hell out in my camper, and the wind had picked up. We had this windstorm, and I heard this tree fall, and I'm like, that's a pretty scary sound when you're in a little camper like that. And I didn't think nothing more of it. And like I said, my girlfriend, she had called me, and there was a problem at home I needed to go take care of. So I went to leave, and I couldn't get out. So luckily it wasn't an emergency, and something I can do today. But this is laying across the road. So last night I called the sheriff, and he had me call the state highway patrol. Well, he had me call the state forest office, and the highway patrol ended up answering. So at 9 o'clock last night, they said, okay, we'll report it, thanks. That's what I got. And he hung up. It's been almost 12 hours and nobody's out here. I didn't expect anybody to come out right away, and like I said, it was an emergency, so whatever. But here I am with no tools, no way to move this big bastard. And if it was just the car, I might be able to get through that ditch over there, move enough to get through that ditch. But since I got the camper on, I got a little problem. Taking a closer look, I mean, it's not a huge tree. I don't know if I'll be able to move it myself. The scary part is these big limbs here are being held up by a little tiny tree over there. So I got to be careful that this doesn't fall on me. So this is going to suck, but we should be able to make something happen. I'm really kicking myself for not having, like, my go bag had some rope in it, and you know, I could have doubled that up, and I think it would have been strong enough to move this. And my tow strap, you know, you keep that in your car just in case, you know, you need towed somewhere, or you can pull somebody out of a ditch. That would have been strong enough. I could have pulled this off with that. So if I'd had to come along, I mean, I could even hook that to the hitch of the car and used it like a rope. So when I get home, you know, needless to say, I'm going to fix this problem. And one of the other things that really sucked, just a little bit ago in the video, you've seen this little curve here. I'm not fantastic at backing up a trailer. I'm getting better at it, but I'm not fantastic. So it was, you know, a little after 9 last night when I tried to leave, around 9, something like that, and I got stuck right here with the camper stuck on, you know, and I had to back up around that little curve, and it curves again once you get around this one that you can see. And took me a little bit, but it started raining, the wind picked up, but I got it. So I'm gonna set this camera up and we'll see if I can get anything done out here. Alright, so you guys see me move the tree. If that thing would have been any bigger, I'd have been stranded here until somebody showed up to cut it out. But it is a nice campground, and I found it on freecampsites.net. And they have a shooting range, they got a fishing ponds, hiking trails. Down the road there's a really pretty vista. You can look out over the valley. And so you see I was able to pull this thing over It was a decent sized tree. I mean, if it had fell on the camper, it'd have been a bad day. But it was just small enough that I was able to move it, so I'm thankful for that. But I figured, since I showed you the not fun part of my camping trip, I'll show you this free campground. You could stay here for 14 days. This one in particular is called the Fernwood State Forest. Like I said, freecampsites.net, and you can check out all the amenities. And it's got, everything is paved. There's a couple tent spots, but most of it's all paved. So it's a pretty nice campground, so I figured I'd just show you guys the loop. This guy here is always here. I don't know why. He just bounces around from campsite to campsite. Here's where I stayed last night. And it does have a vault toilet. There's no lights in it, so you gotta take a flashlight at nighttime. So there's like a little group area over here. And it's just a nice little loop. I was over here at the beginning of December checking this place out, and all the hunters were over here. And last night there wasn't a single person here except me, and there was another camper there, but nobody ever showed up. So, and then, you know, once the road was blocked off, I was all alone. So of course then after that I heard every creak and crack of a tree. I heard a couple more fall down in the forest there. But that was my adventure for the night. If you take anything away from it, it's just be prepared. Take a few basic things with you. Luckily it wasn't a bigger tree, because if it was much bigger than what it was, then I'd have never been able to move it. And this early in the morning, there's nobody at the shooting ranges, and it's a pretty good walk out of here. I mean, you're probably talking 8 or 10 miles till you get to the town, and I didn't feel like hoofing that today. And of course, you know, since I was just doing a quick overnight trip, you know, I only brought a couple of sandwiches with me. So if I was stuck out here for a while, you know, I'd be getting hungry here about lunchtime, and I've got just a little bit of water with me. So you guys even taking off for a little bit, if you keep the gear in your car, you always have it. And I'm getting to learn the lesson. Luckily it's not like a day after event or anything like that, and I'm able to remedy my screw up. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, like the video for me, that'd be great. If this is your first video that you're watching of mine, go ahead and subscribe. I got plenty of more videos coming. And for you guys that have hung with me all the time, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next video.